Today, we're talking fashion mistakes that you must avoid at all costs. Please, whatever you guys do, stop doing this. Let's get straight into it. Mistake number 1, wearing clothes that don't fit you. Now, I'm not talking about wearing baggy jeans or whatnot. I'm talking about proportions. You know, oversized don't always mean good. And wearing them tight ass jeans is not flattering either. You gotta focus on that silhouette, man. Make sure your silhouette is looking nice, is looking right, is looking proportional. Even if you have on the cheapest clothes, your fit is still gonna look good if the proportions are right. I know I'm spamming that word, but it's very important. Like, I remember one time I was wearing just a black shirt, some brown pants, and black shoes. A sandwich fit. But everybody was calling my fit hard because my proportions were correct. I was like, bro, why do people keep complimenting my fit? Like, this is the most basic fit I've ever thrown on. I didn't even have on any accessories. Maybe I had on this only. Like, 4 people complimented my fit, and I was like, what? What's going on? It's because my proportions were right. Another mistake is neglecting yourself. Go get a chop, nigga. I know I'm not one to speak because, you know, look at my head right now. But this is the look I'm going for. If it's the look you're going for, then by all means. If you want to rock the ruffy, by all means. But that's not your vibe. You gotta make sure you're keeping yourself well kept. Even with the ruffy, I still, you know, line up my mustache, my goatee. I shave my sides. I try and look clean in the face so people don't really notice that my hair is all fucked up. Now I'm low-key trying to rock the Damien Idris. I don't even know if that's how you say his name.
You're not even close.
But yeah, man, just go get a chop. If you don't want to get a chop, go get a lineup at least. I'll be lining my shit up. Just make sure you look clean in some type of way, form, or fashion. Don't look homeless. Another mistake is following every trend that's going on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. You know, while I know fashion is fast-paced and always changing, and I know you probably like experimenting and stuff, just don't blindly follow every trend that's going on, because then your wardrobe is just gonna look all over the place and a mess, and it's gonna be you buying clothes just because somebody else has it on. Like, that's insane. Now, I'm not saying you can never do it in your life, but do it in moderation. All of your fits shouldn't look like some TikTok shop shit or some Instagram brand, whatever. Instead, you should be trying to build your own personal style around the trends. I actually made a video about building your own personal style. It's gonna be linked up. It's gonna be linked up where that eye icon is. I don't know which side is on, but it's somewhere in the top right. Mistake number, I don't even know. I don't know if I was numbering them. But this next mistake is wearing loud logos and over branding. Like, why do you have on a full Balenciaga fit? You're not a Balenciaga runway model. Why are you wearing a full Rick Owens fit? What are you doing? Those are really the only 2 brands I can think of, but there are more brands where people just wear the whole, why are you wearing a whole Dior fit? Take that shit off. Unless you're actively doing a runway shoot for these niggas, there's no reason you should have on a full fit of the same brand, unless it's like a tracksuit or something. You know, keep it classy. People shouldn't even know what brand you have on for real until they really deep it and really look at your fit for real. And they'll be like, oh shit, is that Balenciaga? And you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, just some cool shit, just some small shit, you know. I'll just do it all for real. Don't be too loud with it. Keep it P a little bit. Another mistake is not dressing for the occasion. Always have to make sure you dress for the occasion. That's where a lot of confidence is gonna come from. You don't want to be underdressed or you don't want to be overdressed, you know? You don't want to go to a formal event wearing some casual streetwear shit. Like, why? You're gonna look stupid. Or going to like a party or something and wearing a suit and tie. If it's a costume party, maybe, but what are you doing there with the suit and tie on? But at the same time, it's always better to be slightly overdressed than to be underdressed. I'll take slightly overdressed every single time. But yeah, figure out where you're going. Like, if your friends are going to the same places, you ask your friends, hey, what are you wearing? Just try and figure it out beforehand so you feel like you belong where you are and you're confident in yourself. Another mistake is not paying attention to your color coordination, aka you look stupid. No, all your colors are just clashing together and not going together, or you just look too monotone and you have no texture at all. You know, being too monotone could also kill your fit as well. But at the same time though, I'll take monotone over my colors being weird, like wearing red, green, blue, and some other shit like. But you know, you have to experiment and see what colors go together, you know? Like, if you have on one loud piece, don't put on a bunch of other loud pieces. Like, if you have on a red top, don't put on a red bottom and red shoes. You're gonna look dumb. Like, unless it's a full sweatsuit or something, I don't know what case. Even then it looks kind of crazy, but there are very rare cases where that looks good. Y'all gotta learn your colors. You know, some color combinations I like is like red and a beige maybe, or like a slight purple with gray, or wearing black with literally any other color. You just gotta experiment and see what you like. You know, a lot of these mistakes are very common, and I'm trying to warn you guys before you make these mistakes yourself, or you probably already made them and you've already looked stupid already. That's what this video is for, to help you. You gotta get the basics right to avoid yourself from looking like a dumb. But yeah, if you made any of these mistakes before, comment down below. You know, don't be afraid. Might roast you a little bit in the comments, but it's okay. You know, I've made my fair share of mistakes before, and I wish there was somebody that could have taught me this in my younger days. Like, I used to wear the skinniest jeans. Like, it wasn't just some regular skinny. They would be skinny. Damn near almost see my print. Pause. But I used to be bugging out. I can't really think of any more mistakes. So if this video helped you in any way, drop a like, subscribe. I know you need help with your fashion, so subscribe. I'm here to help you. But yeah, that's all I have. Peace.